Okay, I think we're back. Testing. Lovely. I love this track. Good. Righto, so it's summer, and I'm just noticing this notification here that we need warm clothes. I'm thinking about priorities. Can't help but think that these pelt coats, we need to get busy with these pelt coats. I can't do that till I have prepared hide. Hood and tribal poncho is going to actually be easier than the pelt coats. Hood. Oh, hang on, that's right, hang on. There's modern to build hoods. And purple. Do I want purple to do it? I don't think so, because modern has 11 crafting. Purple has 3, so... Tribal poncho, modern, tribal poncho, purple. Belt coat, purple. Nope. Modern primarily is spending his time growing, but if we tweak his priorities, we can probably get cracking with those bits of clothing. Looks like the tea and the coffee isn't going to go down in time. Got some smoke leaf here. Yeah, we're looking at a carnivore winter, I think. But then that means the researching is going to stop. I suppose Van Eck, but he has to cook. Channy. Channy can start mining away at this mountain, I suppose. Or Channy can just keep disassembling stuff and just get a big old load of steel for us. Sandstone. These operating tables, I don't know if they give us anything. Steel table, yep. That. Brick sarcophagus. That's all that. Crushed marble. It's 8th of August. 15 days each. We're halfway through summer. At what point do I pull the plug on planting crops? He has a full field of potatoes down. Let's not re-sow that. Either of the potatoes we don't re-sow because we're not going to have time. We can maybe get 2 rice crops in here. But is that even worth the effort? I mean... smoke leaf, coffee and tea, cotton. Takes how long to grow? Eight days. Could maybe get it down before fall if it goes down now. Okay. Our researcher is a body modder, which is good. Actually pretty easy to satisfy a body modder. Ear patch, eye patch, wooden finger, that type of stuff. Quite easy. Why isn't our prisoner working? Potato crop. Bone. Pebbles. But so on the plus side, I'm in a decent spot for steel. Should actually see how much steel it would require to put down steel tiles in the kitchen. But then again, I haven't even researched smithing yet, so... Conversion. Alright, our prisoner has been converted. 10 resistance. That shouldn't take too long. He's even researching. Excellent. He's not bad. Then Ramiran, focus on hunting, mate. I think I should focus on hunting whatever I can. A neem dew, what the hell? Oh, I was going to say, what is a neem dew? It's a lady. Channy is now idle. Does deconstructing these fences scare me? Ah. Wonder if Channy can do some mining. Nope. Animals, she can start crafting at least. So, Channy. Craft. Yeah, because then Channy can work on getting the leather done. 32 degrees temperature, that's good. The temperature in here, 7 degrees. I was going to say I want to build this off here, but I can't build on this mud. Could try throw some more cold crystals in. But again, with winter around the corner, a priority. Bone. Wait. And also changes look. Dialing station out of rough wood. I'll pop it. I'll run over here somewhere. This is nice. I like that he's busy doing that. That's awesome. Capable of mining. Ninth of August, so that's 6 days left in summer. And a cold snap could even pop before then. I think it's time to stop planting the fields and have Martin focus on something else. We've got a crop of smoke leaf down. We didn't get coffee or the tea down. We've got a half cotton plant crop down. Yeah, one more day. I want that cotton. The hair. Delicious. Fair amount of animals. Timber wolf, lynx. That. Bison. Big meat. Like every bison basically gets us a pelt coat. It may be worth having Martin knock out some recurve bows. And then once all 5 of us have recurve bows, we can go as 5 and just take out that entire bison herd. But I think that I should change the schedule up and have the recreation time be earlier in the day, because like everything goes to an arse grinding halt. 11 o'clock. I put work right off to sleep just to get them up out of bed, because when I leave them on anything, a lot of times I just keep sleeping. Back to work, you lazy sods. Okay. Need a speech we can't use yet. Van Eck. And furniture, almost there. Preparing hard. Okay, good. The big question is, what is Martin doing? Channy's doing nothing. Okay, we need to do a wood chop. Channy and Smith Taylor. I think Channy should take over hunting for a bit. lot of stuff that needs to be hauled. It looks like most of that steel that we deconstructed has been hauled in, so that's good. I'm actually pretty encouraged by steel because there's a bunch of these cars around which you break down into metal slag. Gonna look interesting. I want to see Martin making recurve bows. What's he busy with? Hauling. Okay, Martin. See, craft. Stop the growing and the plant cutting. Focus on the crafting. That's a nice amount of steel. Alright, does W. Nice to have you here. Admittedly, I haven't been streaming for a while, but I'm very much looking forward to getting back into streaming quite regularly. Lothar Hunt, we are in no spot to do that. Vanek, what's upsetting you? Barracks is awful. I get it. How much lumber do we have? 578. Almost tempting to put down wood floors here. That's most of it. Yes. So we need to make 240 lumber for the recurve bows. I think I should be hunting very aggressively. Clothing, was it? Yeah, now, production-wise, what does that mean for me? Big thing is it opens up storage, which is huge. 13 bone. Green lumber, 190. I think I want to use green lumber for this. Waste. I want to use bone, but hunt for that first. Alright, Martin's done his first recurve bow. The normal one. Who is hunting? Miren. I mean, we have a big freezer here. A really big one. Here's full this with animal corpses and meat. And does this allow me to build a vent? It does. With a simple vent in winter, all of the stuff here is nice and frozen. Little wood, just over 1,000. Okay, so Chenny is idle and is gonna be idle for a while. Unless we go straight for bridges. This would also allow me to produce foundation material. Build a foundation so I can build in the freezer. But, I mean, if I rush terraforming, we can actually get started on the moat. But Chenny can craft, so we could go for stone cutting instead. Let's just pick up the collecting spot. I want to see what I can actually build with that. Because I know you can collect pebbles, but the thing is, can I build embrasures out of pebbles? I don't think so. But if I could, that would be pretty huge. At a second, it is a third recurve bow. Amazing. almost going to be hunting season. Come on. Meat is about to be on the menu in a big way. Dan was Martin himself. Jenny should now crafting. I think we're going to hunt that entire herd of bison. It gives regular hide? Yeah, not thick hide. Finding things that give thick hide is pretty rare. But I'm thinking for an overall armor strategy for the archers, I actually like the idea of thick leather armor. Righto, Martin. One more recurve bow for us, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sounds interesting. Spent 3 hours writing a personality description on the children responsible for. Yeah, I'm getting to know kids now. It's quite interesting. My girlfriend's kids. But never mind that, let's focus on this colony. I'm a little surprised that it's still 7 degrees here, even with 5 cold crystals, but I think it's a combination of the rough wooden wall is not providing any insulation and the size of it. Okay, I think we need to start cranking out pallets for storage. But I wanted to use bone for that. Bedtime, unfortunately. How long for this hide? Finished. Okay, research finished. Stone stacking. I want to see if can I put this crafting spot down here somewhere inside. If I remove floor. Because if prisoners can collect pebbles and we can use the pebbles to build, that could be pretty good. Although wait, complex structure allows me to build beds there, doesn't it? That's probably a very good investment right now. So 45 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say 6. We have enough lumber. Yeah, resistance down to 5.1. Excellent. Arden, where are you, mate? Having some lunch. Almost time for the great buffalo hunt. Right, everyone. Buffalo hunting time. A little concerning how low the mood is on some of these lads, and also if these things start chasing us, the whole herd becomes maddened as a mad hunter. That could be a yikes of note. The one so far looks like. And good, good. Five more bison. Let's make sure we don't accidentally hit any of these muffalo. Like, I mean, if this whole herd of muffalo becomes enraged. What is your problem, Vimiran? Oh, she's got food poisoning, that's why. Food poisoning is so annoying, but it's just a fact of the early game, I think. Okay, so that's 4 bison so far. Let's get the rest of them. Mirren, fine. You're not feeling well enough. Get back here. So the absolute quickest way that we can stop the food poisoning from happening all the time is to research smithing and then put down steel tiles in the kitchen, but that's a ways off. Alright, Jimbo, it's great to be live again, mate. Away for a while. Righto, so that's 6 bison killed, which should be almost 2,000 meat, almost 600 hide. Heck of a lot of bones as well. The bones will help us build storage pallets. Have 1 pallet for hides and textiles, 1 for wood logs inside here. I think another one for types of lumber. Do a small one for firewood and 1 for tanning liquor there. Nice, that's the recurve bows done. God, food poisoning, dirty cooking area. Who can I spare to clean? Like, no one much. To be fair though, I could have been more diligent about manually cleaning. Everybody's just going to be shitting themselves. I have to deal with it, unfortunately. Cook. Van Eck. Hauling wood. Preach health to Vermeeren. So I need 120 impressiveness here to have this temple be more effective. How are we going to do that? Short of building a few, actually building statues. Don't see that happening. Chuck down 3 more cold crystals and see what happens here in the freezer. Oh God. I just want to make sure that all of these bison that I shot, actually I've ordered them to be hauled. Bison corpse times 5, haul them all. With the quality, yeah, indeed. I could maybe use some of the leather, but I want to make sure I have those pelt coats first. Go to the stars, yeah, that ain't happening. So we can put some pews down as well, which would also help. But this is just meant to be a temporary temple. What I should actually do is build drums. Uses 30 leather. Put down like 6 drums, you can have a heck of a good drum party, which improves morale a whole lot. Everybody got a club. Hood, poncho, and then pelt coat time. At this point, I think I can assign everybody to wear tribal clothing. In 2 days, 3 days. -4, excellent. We have freezer effect. Would help if I added a butcher creature bull, wouldn't it? Kibble we don't need. Bone marrow isn't much of a priority either. Nice, and the first hood is available. Hold a whole lot, but then nothing obviously. Everyone has a primary and secondary weapon, which is also quite encouraging now. But combat-wise, we're in much better shape. I need stuff for Channy to do. So production, gathering spot, gather marble, sandstone, night, granite pebbles. How does this work? Gathering pebbles. My question is, what can we do with these pebbles? Because if we can build structures with them, that's actually pretty damn good. Do until, let's say, 400? Anyone can do that? Here's the big question, what can we do with these pebbles? Structure. Ooh, and it needs only 5 pebbles to make a section of wall. And to do embrasures, yeah, we need gates. It's going to be stone cutting, I imagine. Let's get the complex clothing done. Okay, hoods are getting crafted, so that's something. So I think I want to build almost the entirety of the structures just out of this rough wood. Like, what are these pebbles ready for? How's that helping me? A whole lot. Oak tree died from rotting to be left. Okay. Fine. No leather. Okay, but it is busy cooking away here. Channy can't haul. It's Dan who's supposed to be doing the hauling. Work drive. No, I'm going to hang on to the combat command, I think. Patient deprived. Can I use these pebbles for flooring? That's what I want to know. That needs blocks. Totemic slabs can be built out of rough wood. That could be the easiest way to do floors there. 100 wood per 9, so that's 10 per maybe. If I do that, then I have to... No, that's no good. I need actual prepared lumber for that. Bone ash we can't really do. Okay. Clay flagstone is an option. Flagstone is meant to be for outside. Provide any beauty bonus. Bone feels like a waste. Well, let's rank up the lumber production then. Make wooden floors. Art bench, don't think we need right now. Bloomery, crank up the steel. No, steel is fine. Big Face and the Psychic Suppression. 66-year-old tamer named Big Face McMulligan is calling for help. Bell machine. 4.2 days, reducing consciousness of all females. Well, that depends. If we got a prisoner, we do. Resistance is almost done. We're all stop assists. So we can actually let this guy join and then imprison him to convert him. 4.2 days, reducing consciousness of females. That's fine. It's not even morale. Okay, let's see. Consciousness reduction in females. Male, male, female. Consciousness, max 100. Right, Big Face. Got a stab scar. Oh, Brawler is fine. Greedy sucks. Pyromaniac sucks. But you're an incredible melee fighter and animal tender. As good of an animal tender as he is. Sidearm. And he shouldn't get the debuff unless he actually has it equipped. If it's as a sidearm, I shouldn't give him the debuff. Harden he's okay with. Purple he's not too crazy about. Put him on the night shift as well. Yeah? Van Eck, you're going to focus on converting him. Not for guests. Big Face. E. And Remain Channy. Right, Big Face, please tell me you can cut plants. So he's probably better at crafting. Why doesn't he clean up and then craft? He's clean. Decent hunter as well, but never mind that. Useful constructor. Hauling, good. Schedule, assign, tribal. Big Face, can you haul? Do that instead. And then Big Face hopefully will do what he was doing, like hauling bison, but refilling water. I want to see these log drying racks full at all times. Mirin. Oh God, creation. Righto. So, hides. Textiles. B, don't need that anymore. On here can be wood logs. Lumber. This can be firewood. Be placed firewood up here. Tanning liquor. Tidy up the spot here. All these bones are excellent. I could even turn these bones into armor, but I'm not going to bother with that. I think just the usefulness of being able to organize, I prefer that. Martin is just getting the harvest in, then he's going to make club, hood, tribal poncho. I think the rice at least we can do another crop. Do storage for bones over here. Oh god, he really hates that. Fair enough. Wait a second, if it's as a sidearm, but we make him prefer that, then he shouldn't get the debuff, and then I'll just manually have to tell him to equip it when he's in a fight. We only have 30 leather. Much. I haven't even started the bloody belt coats. Where's all the hides from these bison? There they are. Okay, bubbling away. Excellent. Leader speech, only 56% chance. 56. Aggressiveness could go a lot higher. You know, we could actually do the heavy pelt, and I can turn the heavy pelt into the drums. Because I'm not going to make armor or clothing out of the heavy pelt. I don't think I need it. Drums are super cool. Good looking. 2,600. Okay. Excellent. I need to keep an eye on Dan. I need to see whether he is actually doing the filling up here. Hope he is. I'm going to leave Big Face on cleaning. Clean up all this vomit. Also going to help with mood. I think everyone's getting quite bummed out by how dreadful it all looks here. Excellent. So what am I actually going to do with this cotton? I'm not too sure. I don't seem to have enough to do much with it. I think I'll leave it for things like drums and beds and like that. Excellent. Purple's about to join us. Channy, can you mine? I suppose I can take the rough wood and just start building along the structures where it's open. I don't want Channy doing any mining yet. Just so that it's all ready to go once that's all mined out. I mean, I have rough wood in such an unbelievable abundance. Go ahead and use it. So I think Martin is our main miner, so once he's done making clothes for everyone, we have him equip that pickaxe, get to mining so that these structures can go up. Do I want to build some more of these toning vats? Why not? We seem to have a load of stuff that's not actually getting built. We have all this hide that's not getting prepared. So, So we're now doubling our leather output. That being said, those bison didn't give us as much as I thought they would. We must have lost a fair amount of leather because they got butchered at the spot, not at the bloody bench. That's a fail. Let's do some serious hunting here, especially because these are predators around us. Oh, I'm gonna have all these muffalo. And you know what? I think in the current build, the Mega Sloth is one of the few creatures that can actually be trained to haul things. So I'm not opposed to having some Mega Sloths in our base, but the thing is, I would prefer dogs or something that can eat meat, so that can eat raiders. And having a meat-eating creature that can do your hauling for you makes things so much easier. Running away! I swear this is new. Animals running away from you. Oh. Boost the accuracy with combat command. That's 3 bleeding muffalo running after us. Yes, lads, get him. Recurve bows for the win. This is going to be a huge amount of leather now. You know what, I suppose I shouldn't be fussy in the slightest with what type of leather it is that I'm producing. As long as it's leather. Later on, once everyone's clothed, then we start worrying about exactly what type it is. Hunter again. Vermeerin. Hauling muffalo, yes. Muffalo. And then we see, what does this weaponsmith have to offer us? Excellent. Purple, welcome aboard, my lad. Here's your standard issue club and recurve bow combo. No drugs. Big face. Almost ready to get converted. Okay, what can I sell? Pickaxe? No. The short bows I suppose I can sell. I'll get some more herbal medicine. There's really nothing else I can afford. Oof, Kopeshes. Very cool. But for my melee-centered fighters, we're going to be using throwing axes and shields, I reckon. And then for the archers, it's going to be probably great bows or heavy crossbows and spears. Those are all weapons that give us mood boosts in terms of our ideologian. You know what? And keep animal corpses in there. Keep animal corpses in the freezer. Aha, we have run out of tanning liquor. Luckily we have loads of steel. Easily build a fuel stove dedicated only to producing tanning liquor. Jenny. That going. Oh right, it was here. Okay, tanning liquor was being done here. Purple is going to be the guy who's going to dedicate himself to researching now. I think I want more lads set to crafting. And I might just hunt manually for the time being. Purple. Oh, you're naked. Convicted. 1 in 7 days. I was unjustly convicted of a terrible wrongdoing. Well, you know. Sorry about that. Purple. You're on the night shift. That's fine. Why aren't you researching? It's a clothing situation. It's a tribal wear as well. Poncho, kilt, tribal wear. Purple, ranged lad, and he is our researcher. Vermeeren is no longer the researcher. Vermeeren is a crafter. I'll stop with all these pebbles. What am I going to do with them? Nothing really. Jenny, get your ass up. Do until you have 150 from woodlog. One. Only bloody firewood. Arden. What about Big Face? That's what's causing issues. I think I have an order, yes, to cut down loads of wood. Okay, copy there, place there for more vegetarian, although I can actually replace these with proper pallets now for decent storage. Bone large pallet. Ambrosia would be nice. Righto, can you lads please yes. Get this hide and heavy pelt going. Just want to see the leather ready so that Morden can finish the stuff. I will wear hood, poncho, and then pelt coats. I just say, having 7 colonists already is pretty encouraging. Picked up 2 people in the first 23 days of being here. Has that wild person wandered away? Oh, it's finished. Now Dan is set to be hauling, but I suppose he's not hauling here because he's doing that type of stuff. Ooh, extra silver. Thank you. Where to store it, hey? What the wood situation look like? Right, so I can store 125 tanning liquor, so that's 100, I think. Slavers. Come on, lads. Time to defend the colony. There's just one lad. One lad running into 7 recurve bows. He'll be fine. He's got a harpoon. Run. Rip. Okay, excellent. Then take product out. Yes. Filling. How much lumber do I need to do this whole barracks? 222 or 500. What? I mean, if I went deeper into the priority system, I could probably get someone to prioritize this above all else. It's such a hassle going into that deep priority system. 450. That's about half of the wood I need for this barracks. Here's the issue. Out of wood logs already. Maybe it's not the way to go. Masonry table. Stone cutting. Does this allow me to make any floor pieces? Slab. Gates. Spoons. Asphalt. Concrete. Asphalt uses what? Steel, I think. Granite paving. Granite flagstone paving. These all take blocks, I'm pretty sure. So these pebbles seem to be no good for anything other than just building walls. Complex clothing, excellent. Smithing gets us some nice weapons and armor, but the steel tiles is pretty damn important. Training dummy is also good, but we didn't grow any hay, so that doesn't matter now. Great bow, crossbow. There. Full crafting could be good. Everyone shovels. Mending could also be good. Requires smithing. Oh. Besides that then. This is good to see Martin's cracking on with making clothes for everyone. Okay, so purple's not naked anymore. Freezer is still nice and frozen. We could go on a rhino hunt. Gives us thick hide, which is amazing. 120 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 720 thick hide. That could make 80 leather per leather armor. Like 8 sets of thick leather armor. Really good. But I mean, if that entire herd of rhinos gets aggro, we all die. Anyone other than Marden? I suppose we can set Purple to mining, but he's researching. Here's what we're gonna do. Purple has to someone has to start mining. Because I think in terms of priority, what I need mining wise is these dedicated rooms for my leader and my spiritual guide. Because their morale's gonna start to tank. Heck of a lot of bone. Purple, have your bite to eat. Where is your curve bow, my friend? Just start digging, buddy. I mean, he's going to be annoyingly slow at it, but you know, he's going to learn quick, and he's got the pickaxe to help him. I think it's Marden that has the woodcutter's axe. I could take a look at who's actually doing the wood chopping and give them that woodcutter's axe. It's kind of funny to think we've got almost the bare bones of this whole base laid out, all in rough wood. It's like a rickety, you know, really shitty fortress. Cut is Dan. Harvesting oak. Marden, where are you? Drop that. Dan. Drop the woodcutter's axe. %, work speed. I was hoping it would increase yield as well, but apparently not. Okay, so no one is growing now. This is for harvesting as well. Harvest crops. Okay. Everybody drop everything to harvest crops. Awesome. Getting started with the ponchos now. So big face can... What temperature can he go down to? Only -5 with all 3. Eesh. Not good. Well, that's what the pelt coat is for. We still make the ponchos? I think so. Why not? I do think maybe that if I get the chance for Goranlin seed, pop it down there and make Marden. Marden is too good at everything. It's bugging me right now. Too many of my important skills are sitting on one colonist for the moment. Okay, you know what? Cancel the wooden floor here. I think once we start stone chipping, we can put down just brick floors or stone floors. Big face is cleaning. Good. The 2nd of September, 15 days in fall. We've got like 2 weeks to complete those pelt coats. But I'm not too concerned about that. Modern works at such a rate. Once he actually starts producing them, I think it's going to go very quickly. Hospitality for a stew keeper. Bitixo Diodata, God's chief of Ratadera, requesting a favor. His friend Organa Moretti is interested in learning about other cultures, and he wants you to host her at Stobbington for 8 days. Appreciates quality accommodation, gain goodwill if you keep her above 50. Let's try it. Now Moretti, I'm guessing Moretti won't do any work. Tane and jailer. Bed rest. Oh goodness, that reminds me. Van Eck, you need to keep working on converting purple. No? Big face. Who's sleeping? And I'm not going to imprison him, I'm just going to keep trying to manually convert him. But his certainty's gone up, I'm going to have to imprison him. It's not going to work. Well, we can accuse at some point. What about a conversion ritual? $15 days for that. Harmony event, need drums. Conversion, 2.9 days. Okay, so let's go miscellaneous. Drum. Not with cloth, but with heavy fur once it becomes available. Oh, fuck it, I've got... you know what? I've got the cloth. Good. I want to try and make the most of that temple for the mood improvement. Bones. And I have a load of bones, so I can actually go ahead and make way more of these pallets. Do weapons and clothing. Tainted apparel can go there. Oh yes. Okay, that's finished. Let's get that out immediately. Never do hauling. Oh, big face. I think now that I've got prisoner beds in here, I can just leave all the work orders in here, just to say anyone. Let's keep building beds and then shuffling them around so that we don't have to use those leather bedrolls. And while we're at it, we're using bone, that's a good argument as well. Gonna reach everyone. Okay, that changes things then. Okay, Moratti conversion. You're gonna have Freya as a rival. Want to join? Oh, not leave voluntarily. Claim they were asked to go. Yeah, get in here. Awesome. Although it's another person who doesn't share our ideology is the problem. Host faith. Shouldn't have just accepted. God of war, God of creation, supremacist. We want slavery. Right, we're gonna have to do some accusing and some imprisoning. Dan can accuse people soon. Missing a toe. Greedy undergrounded herder. Freya, what are you going to be up to? Decent at talking to people. Here's our miner. Excellent. Finally. That means that purple. Up that. Freya. The modern, you need to wait. Why are we sowing this late in the year? Stop sowing, lads. Modern's gonna make a recurve bow. Excellent. Ooh, masterwork already. A quick weapons check. Everyone needs to have a recurve bow and a club. Or recurve bow and some sort of weapon. That's full, so I think we can stop refilling these. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 5. Install all shit. Good. There should be a net improvement to comfort. All stuff that hopefully is going to keep improving morale. So clear all, let's say, weapons. Yeah, let's say Carol. Whoopsie. Weapons critical. Important weapons. What's the wood situation like? I wonder if maybe I shouldn't assign Freya to just chop down trees all the time. We need a load of trees. Not great at it. Mining's too important. Colonists. That's no good. Modern. Annie. Panic. No, oh, I see what's happening here because they're all these are all assigned to prisoners. Should not. There you go. I think if I just leave them, they'll find their own way. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need a few medical beds as well. Actually, the bedrolls we can install guests, but I don't think you can mix guests and prisoners, I don't think. Find out. That ought to tell our guests all they need to know about how they're going to be treated here. Chuck them in the barracks with all the prisoners. Right, this is encouraging, all this meat. Yes, excellent. I want Modern to stop doing this stuff, just focusing on the crafting. How do we do that? Modern's only #1 crafter, but Vermeeren's going to take over with that now. Anything that's crafting adjacent, Vermeeren's going to... Whoopsie. That's not what I thought would happen. All of this now should be assigned to only Vermeeren. And Modern won't have any other choice but to just focus on this here. Yeah? There we go. No guest beds. Not for the moment, no. 5. Everyone have a recurve bow. Recurve bow, Freya, sidearm. Can't go into tribal yet. Actually, no, you can. Everyone's down tribal. This is encouraging. All of this heavy fur cloth. It's the 4th of September. You've got 10 days, Modern. Come on, mate. Club, then poncho, then coat. Stool. Okay, well, I suppose if I don't have any prisoners, I may as well make it for guests. We can just kick the guests out once we have prisoners. We're doing okay. Everyone's nice and busy. Ray, why are you naked? Isn't there a tribal wear for you to wear? Kilt. Modern. Tribal poncho. Excellent. And if I make those pelt coats, let's see what let's call it. I need 800 roughly if I were to use only heavy fur, but that would, like, you know, give them goodness knows how much resistance against cold. But I'm not gonna worry about it. It'll be whatever. Is tribal wear even? It is. So according to this here, we have tribal wear for everybody. 8 sets of it. Be buggered if I can find it though. Be fair, tribal poncho. One slightly annoying thing though is when you tell colonists to change their clothing, they can sometimes just drop whatever they're wearing in weird spots and then you can't actually pick it up. Up of the wood. 100. Okay, it'll have to do for now. Lumber is down to only 8, but that is kind of fair enough. We did place a huge order for actual prepared lumber. Yeah, let's go meals. Animal products. Wow, 18 degrees cold insulation just from the poncho. That's pretty damn good. I suppose that is the heavy fur for you. Maybe if we do the ponchos, only the ponchos out of heavy fur. 40 ingredients. That'd be enough to keep everybody warm through this winter. Though minus 15, it's going to get worse than that. Did that crop of herbal, the medicine did come in. Excellent. Excellent. Hey. What's up, White? For another Battle Brothers try? I don't think so, mate. I tried some Battle Brothers the last time I streamed. It was just such a bummer. I mean, it's sad. I love the game. I still really love it, but I'm done. I'm played out with it. Which is sad to say, but hey, I got what, 2,300 hours out of it. Pretty damn good. So after this run of Rimworld, what's next on the menu for me is another Long War of the Chosen playthrough with Dev Build 28. I looked at the change log and it was like a laundry list of all the things I wanted them to change. I'm really excited for that, but I'll do this Rimworld first. Loving Rimworld. No, I'm seriously wondering, how do I find that other tribal poncho that was dropped somewhere? The tribal wear that was dropped somewhere. I could make one of the colonists drop the troubleware they're wearing, click select similar, and then scan the entire map for it. Okay. Look at all of this. The meat hauled, all the veggies hauled. I can't imagine playing the game without the storage mod. I think Legends has been suggested endlessly, but I'm just done with it. Pity bit. I mean, I won't say never. I won't say I'll never try it again. Never say never, but for the foreseeable future, I'm unfortunately going to be leaving Battle Brothers. It just became such a chore. Excellent. Here are the pelt coats starting now. Heavy fur. How much heavy fur do we have? I'm just wondering if I can justify. So, where is it? 205. No, we could maybe have gone for only heavy fur on the pelt coats if there was another herd of muffler about. But you don't need it. Even regular leather gives you unbelievable cold insulation. Keep an eye on Freya. I don't see her mining very often. And who's going to hunt for us? Purple is researching. Dan is hauling and crafting. Arden's obviously our main clothing maker, crafter. Big Face is a cleaner. I could send Big Face to go hunt. Dreadful hunter. Van Eck has to focus on cooking. Mirren is also now crafting. And he's building. Freya. Stop mining if she hunts. That's 86. Big Face. Indeed, Jimbo. I kind of, if I had to think what one thing made me feel probably like I'm done with Battle Brothers, it's the southern factions. They're such a bummer to fight. Especially the creatures. Ugh, dreadful. Dan, when can we accuse someone? If we just straight up arrest someone now, that's going to be a mood debuff for everybody. I don't think I want that. Tribals are allowed to wear pelt coats. Yes. Typical vegetarian. It's critical meat. I mean, all things considered, we've done pretty damn good to get the amount of food stockpile that we have. 7,500. It's going to be touch and go, but that might get us through winter. But of course, you know, we can still just hunt. Storage, where's the meal tray? There it is. Ooh, infused pelt coat. Invulnerable, wow. Look at the, oh, wow, look at the armor. Jeez, like it's incredible. It's kind of tempting to make pelt coats for everybody, paint them black, and we can play as the Night's Watch. Channy is done. What can Channy do? Craft or build something. We could just build walls out of pebble. I want to be able to use these pebbles for flooring. Well, Jimbo, I mean, it's nice to hear that, but I have a very good feeling about this next playthrough. Like I've really got a good handle on what I want to do in Long War of the Chosen. I feel good about it. Competent cook? What? Okay, we got loads of people idle. Got order to chop wood. Channy needs something to do. I'm kind of tempted to jump now up to bridges and terraforming. Then, if I allow Channy to just dig, she's going to be busy for the foreseeable future. Like, thing with these crafter engineer guys, they are so good at building, but they build everything you need ahead of your technology ability to actually give them the next thing to build. Can't craft though, so I don't know why she's not crafting. Yes, Martin. Okay, so first pelt coat being worn by Vermeeren. Minus 30, that's awesome. I think we can even do better. Cold, 34 degrees. 3.6 kgs is quite heavy though. Oh, big face. What's your problem, dude? Do you have a dietary issue? Neo-Islamism. No path. Oh, he's stuck in the bloody building. Hell, that's why. Well, there needs to be a wooden doors built there. Why not chuck one in there as well? More ambrosia, which reminds me I must check on the other ambrosia. Dan, me and accuse. Who are we going to accuse first? Probably Big Face. Morale seems to be lower than Freya's. I could use all these pebbles to make more walls, but I kind of don't need to. Well, maybe after smithing we just go for stone cutting and then see what we can do with those pebbles. What do we get? Iron light plate, normal. Okay. Okay, so Freya seems to be hauling head of mining. Rage. Oh, I see. She doesn't actually have a whole lot of mining queued up. I think if we do this first, we can then complete the hospital. Next in terms of excavating, maybe the barracks. Get everybody out of this crappy little barracks into the big one. Who's got greater certainty, Big Face or Freya? Freya has better... Okay, so that means we've got to imprison Freya first. Up to 2. It's going to be close. But we're all right. Ooh, some smoke leaf. Excellent. Get ourselves a crafting spot dedicated just to rolling joints. Let's see. Smoke leaf times 4. Do forever. Any prisoner. Drop them on the floor. Some tea did get planted. Interesting. No storage for smoke leaves, huh? Joints and leaves can go in there. Here's a question, temperature wise, can I build... Yes, I can build these hearths out of pebbles. That's quite useful. There's no better way to heat up an area than these hearths. But you can't surround them is the problem. Why aren't you making pelt coats, dude? Oh, I see. Okay, we're out. Beef soft pelt hunting time. It is now midnight. The next morning, when the hunters are awake, we'll send them out. Six, 8, 9. Travel way 8 plus. Yep, Okay, fine. Smithing. Good. Stone crushing next. Field smithy. Let's roll. Planning at work. Good here, I think. Kind of messed up everything having to put these toilets here. Food's still looking good. Oh, don't finish it yet, Jenny. That is going to heat this place up in... Well, it's 6 degrees. Yeah, go for it. Boom, look at the temperature start going up. Excellent. Ethical party. Use lecterns. Okay, so if I build an altar and put some pews down, we could have a decent ethical party there. These bloody drums. Oh, she can't get in there. It's such a screw up. Ah, yes. Vomiting. The sound of life on the rim. Then I was going to go hunting, wasn't I? Suppose, yeah, Channy is desperate for stuff to do. Send Channy out. Big Face is still supposed to be cleaning, right? Home area. Excellent. What's shooting? Look at that. Very skilled professional. Yes, so putting Big Face over onto dedicated cleaning has definitely been the right idea. We're getting less food poisoning because he is doing a good job of keeping it place clean. As I say that, someone gets bloody food poisoning. Prefer tribal poncho, good. Fully stop planting. Stone, everything is well, thanks mate. Glad to say I think I'm going to be back to streaming quite a lot more. The last couple of months I've really focused on my relationship and we're in a good spot now, so I can get back into streaming. But towards the middle of October is when I'm going to get back into it a lot more. And I'm building myself a new streaming room as well. I hope it's going to look good. Looking forward to that. So what do we put here? Let's put chunks here. Critical chunks. Important chunks. Then we go critical blocks. What raw resources? Stone blocks. Should be enough. What I could do, I could put a hearth here, like that. And once we move these, I can put more pellets here. I need 3 pellets, one for iron ore, one for coal, and one for steel. This hearth should heat up almost this entire barracks. We're at 32 degrees, it's actually too hot in here. Not good. Here's what we're gonna do. Deconstruct that. And replace it with, let's say, just a campfire. That ought to be enough. Temperature around 20 something with 30s on. Freya is hauling. Means she's done with a bit of mining we had here. Technically, the medical center is almost ready to go. Got 500 lumber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds is a good start. And let's go storage. Medicine cabinet out of bone. 1 for medicine, 1 for drugs. Temperature 1 passive cooler and 1 campfire. Floors are still the issue. Speaking of which, we have 300 steel. Is that enough to do the kitchen floor? It is. Excellent. Chanty, there's loads of constructing for you to do, so get someone else to the hunting. Breya. Minus 60. That is what I'm talking about. Look at the heavy fur pelt coat. 64 degrees of cold insulation, but it weighs 4.6 compared to the 3.6 regular leather. I don't quite know what to do with this temple right now. I'll just wait. I can have Freya finish doing this bit of hunting and then keep mining here. Unless I can give someone else the hunting duties. Ramiran maybe. I mean, Freya is my best miner. I should have her do it. Righto, Dan. Do some imprisoning, shall we? Big face. Right. Big face. Going down. Flag. Please don't fail. I'll be so disappointed if this fails. Big face exonerated. Oh. Big. So is that negative for everybody else? Just saw Dune in the theater, so I've heard some pretty good things about that movie. It looks quite good too. What happens if I just straight up try to arrest? That's only a 40% chance, never mind. Yep, information about that, I'll take that. Up to the stars, go away. Lurther, hunt, go away. Work sites. Decent. Okay. But I was looking at what the flaws were that I could do with the recent research. Nothing really different. I'm hoping for some sort of floor that I can build out of pebbles. That's going to be very easy. That being said, we do have loads of lumber. I think I can stop with the lumber for a moment. Visually pretty good, you say, Wolfenstein, about Dune. I'll go check it out. The thing is, I wasn't that familiar with Dune. I mean, really my only experience with Dune was the wonderful video game. I think it was on Sega Mega Drive I played it on. Loved it. What was the name of the greenhouse again? That was always my main. I loved them, they were cool. Stone crushing and cutting. This gives you the masonry table, which lets you make crushed stone, but never really found much of a use for that. Try some more. The Battle for Arrakis, that's what it was called. Loved it. How much longer are you with us? 5 hours, thank goodness. Hell out of here. I think that when this is a successful quest, we get another colonist in her place. It's really good. Big face, why is no one treating you? Okay, good, you were treated. Excellent. Come here. Off you go. Rosa is a Stobbinist, which is wonderful. Doesn't like anyone. Let's see. Creepy breathing, tough groundskeeping fisherman. Excellent skill. Another great miner. Awesome. Yeah, Rosa. Actually, I'm going to send you to hunt. Be awake during the day, I think. Ezra, come here. I've already got weapons for you ready to go. And you got clothing ready to go. I'm good. Okay, so Rosa is doing a bit of hauling and then a bit of hunting. Boomlopes, rhino, ibexes. Well, it's gonna have to be some small stuff. At this point, I feel like we have enough colonists that I can take on all those rhino. Of course, if we take out all those rhino, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rhino, it's not only so much meat, a lot of bones as well, and it's thick pelt. Here's the option for conversion ritual. Ethical party. I need to build an altar. Harmony event started at a campfire. Is the harmony event the one where they make lanterns? They play drums. Okay, so let's finish these drums first then. And a campfire. Okay, so campfire and drums, we can have a nice drum party. Get it all mined. A lot of it. This production command, what does it affect? Construction and crafting. Well then, I should use that on modern once there is leather to be used. If I have complex clothing, I could go ahead and make pants and shirts for everyone. What could be quite good is if I research leather tanning and then I give everybody pants, which is the leg layer, and then a gambeson, which is the body skin layer. And then you put armor over the gambeson and the pelt coat, and then you've actually got decent armor on the colonist. Three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Are these unassigned? Triple. Another thing is, now that I've got these amber crystals, I could replace all of these torch lamps with amber crystals. They don't provide as much light, but at least you don't have to keep refueling them. Surgery, fine, but I don't actually have any surgery that I can do. Change. Oh yeah, we did put this down, didn't we? Excellent. Buck, no, buck. Okay. Let's do all these rhino. I want that thick pelt. This is super risky, but I mean, we have what, 9 colonists shooting recurve bows. Small golden spear. Whoa. Our leader is going to use that. It's only the one that's aggressive so far. Whew. No, no! Oh god! That's exactly what we didn't need. We didn't need them all to get aggressive now. Run, lads! Oh, Jesus! Wait, hang on, Red. No. Oh, wait, I can do complex clothing. I should have built a tailoring bench. All this time Martin could have been doing those pelt coats at a tailoring bench, and he must do boots and aprons immediately to boost everyone's movement speed and work speed. Where rhinos? One left. Whoa! Big face. Arden. Dads are nuts. Get away! Woo. Need green lumber. Oh. Miran Chen. Okay, Martin. Like, let's see, bubble poncho. Hot coat. E. Joe. You fuck the ponchos. Hot coats use the same slot. The body, so it's a waste. Belt coat, good, okay. Hoods. Fine. Troubleware, fine. No. Club and recurve bows, good. Megan pelt coat, excellent. Look at that work speed. Oh, so much better. Yeah, we can just crush any stone. One though, does crushing granite require that you carry a block over there? In which case, yeah, it does. Doesn't really seem worth it. Masonry table's a weird one. Not very good. Martin actually needs maximum light if he's going to be able to craft things quick enough, so that there. Right, aprons. There's the apron. Need a search bar. I haven't got that. Go, make apron. And boots. Boots and aprons, I think, supersedes even. Use cloth for the aprons, even the pelt coats. Oh, Nads, why isn't this being worked on? Ugh. Plague. And with that, I'm going to call it a night. We just hit the 2 hour mark. Just as we get plague. Right, so when we get back, we've got to deal with these lads that have plague. Van, Ek, Channy and Dan are going to be put on bed rest pretty much 24 hours a day. Cool. I'm so pleased with the start that we've made so far. Just a reminder for those of you watching, the red is all going to be moats, so we're actually going to dig deep water moats all around this base. There's only going to be a northern and a southern approach, and then there's going to be drawbridges here as well. The enemies won't even be able to attack our walls at all. Awesome. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.